and go for a Terra. I didn't kill this. I know I didn't kill this. So I'm going to Terra Steel. Because what Terra Steel does is, if they want to go for the X4 Moonblast Spirit Break, I'll live that because I resist. If they want to go for the Aura Sphere, I definitely live. If they want to go for the Close Combat, if it's banded, it's a roll with the Choppleberry. I just go for the Earthquake, do such a massive fucking chunk, and they go for the Aura Sphere, which is going to pop my Choppleberry. Hello Bambinos, and welcome back to another Draft League Battle video. This is going to be CBL Playoff Semi-Finals versus Troy and the Bristol Bewears. This is post-game commentary, because I played this game thinking I was doing commentary, but my mic wasn't connected, so here we are doing it post-game with the power of hindsight. He has a lot of big threats that he's bringing to the table, such as the Iron Valiant, the King Gambit, and the Salamence. He also has a Palafin on his roster, which he doesn't bring here, but that's honestly not too surprising because he hasn't managed to pick up a kill with it yet this season. But Salamence has been his big kill guy. I am, however, surprised that he brought the Torkoal, because giving me Sun when I've got two Proto-Synthesis guys in Shandy Socks and Night Fury is kind of a weird decision, but we roll with it because we can benefit from that big time, because Sandy with the Sun up is faster than like Valiant and a +1 Salamence if he does get a DD off, so that's pretty huge. I do want to get Hazards up because Torkoal is his only removal, and Skeledirge like completely walls that. I can spin block and eat up fire type moves pretty easily. So I do want to lead Sandy and try and get some Hazards up. The only lead that's not good for Sandy, I believe, is kind of Glalie. Valiant's also a bit awkward, but Glalie's the worst one, because I did suspect this to be Scarf, because that can do a lot of work into Sandy Shocks, Roaring Moon, as well as a Gyarados that I didn't bring. So like Free Strike could have done a lot of work into Gyarados. Valiant, we're going to end up taking a big hit if it is the lead, because we don't know what item it is. It does end up being a Valiant lead, which makes things a little bit awkward. I have to calc a few things here, but I'm pretty sure my builds, like I live a Specs Moonblast or a Banded CC, because I've got like a significant amount of bulk on this, as well as speed. So I think the time I'm spending right now is just making sure on my calcs. I'm pretty sure I live anything. I don't really want to switch in on this. This thing's actually very difficult to switch into, because like a Spec Shadow Ball could do a lot of damage into like Skeledirge. So I'm just going to Volt Switch here, because I don't know if Earth Power kills, and if I don't, then I'm probably just going to lose him on turn 2. So it's better off to Volt Switch, and if he does stay in, I can bring in something that is a threat to it, such as Scarf Iron Shreds. So they're also thinking long about this, but they decide to hard switch. I'm assuming they feared Scarf Sandy. They go hard Torkoal, instantly giving me the Proto-Synthesis. And that activates and gives myself a speed boost like I had planned. That was to make sure I was faster than a +1 Salamence. But Volt Switch does a massive fucking 60%. We do reveal we're Life Orb, so anytime in the future we're in front of Valiant, they are now going to know that we're not Scarf. So we get a huge hit off, and I'm thinking, how do I punish Torkoal being in here? I could go Trading Break and probably just get a kill with an Earthquake, but they could hard switch to Salamence. So I just go into Night Fury, and I'm thinking, I can fucking sit up here. I get the Proto-Synthesis in attack. That's basically a Life Orb boost from the off, as well as keeping my item Choppleberry. I do check my stats here, because I was thinking maybe I should have been speed, but it didn't really matter. I'm just going to DD here, I think, is what I end up doing. But I could just pick up the kill and go from there, but I think I just want to Dragon Dance. The worst thing that could happen right here is a yawn from this Torkoal, because I don't want to be asleep. I literally just can't afford to be asleep here. They go for the Wisp, which is a good play from them at this point in the game. They're probably thinking, okay, that Dragon Lance is irrelevant, but I don't really think it's that much of a negative, considering I've got the Proto-Synthesis boost and I'm already +1. We're just under neutral here, so if I DD again, I'm up on the the attack boosts, regardless of the Wisp. So I just DD again here. I've got the Chuckleberry in case they've got the Body Press. They may also want a hard switch, but they decide to stay in as I get off another DD. And now Night Fury is at +2/+2, Protosynthesis activated in attack. They go for Stealth Rock, which is a bit of a TT ass play from them. I'm assuming they thought I'd switch because I'm burnt, but I'm just going to keep DDing up to the point where the burn doesn't matter. Literally, like, if I DD again here, I'm +3 speed, which is faster than literally anything he can bring in. Even the Scovillain in the Sun. I think at +1 I'm faster than Scovillain in the Sun anyway. So I just DD again. Oh, Torkoal's got no feet. Torkoal hard switches out here. That's giving me another DD. So I'm now +3 speed and attack with the Protosynthesis active. So that's pretty much +1 at Life Orb. It is the kind of set I'm at now, even with the Wisp. I'm effectively at +1 Life Orb. So this could be Sash. That is an item it could run. But I'm not really sure what it does to me, because a special set I kind of hard wall. A physical set, its best attack's kind of like neutral damage. It doesn't have anything super effective into me. Maybe Brick Break. I don't know if it gets Brick Break, but a physical set really isn't hurting me. So I'm just gonna opt to hit this Crunch, being stronger because it's stab, and we just pick up a kill on Scovillain. So that's 1 on the board already for Roaring Moon. We take our burn chip as we go. They didn't know our set because they've only seen DD Crunch so far. In comes the Valiant. Now this is a bit of a tricky one. I am faster than it if it's Scarf. We don't know its item, but I will be faster than a Scarf Valiant at the moment. I live any attack. A banded CC with Choppal is actually a roll, so I do take the risk here and go for a Terra. I didn't kill this. I know I didn't kill this. So I'm going to Terra Steel, because what Terra Steel does is if they want to go for the X4 Moonblast Spirit Break, I'll live that because I resist. If they want to go for the Aura Sphere, I definitely live. If they want to go for the Close Combat, if it's banded, it's a roll with the Choppleberry. I just go for the Earthquake, do such a massive fucking chunk, and they go for the Aura Sphere, which is going to pop my Choppleberry, and we take that relatively easy, thanks to the Choppal. We do see that it's lefties. I don't believe I actually noticed that during the game, to be honest. I think I was just like, damage. But I can just EQ again here. Crunch doesn't quite do enough to pick up the kill because it's X4 resisted. So I do have to go for the EQ, which does risk Salamence coming in. But they just stay in and we get another kill with Night Fury. Another one. And that's another massive threat offensively. Valiant down. We are taking a lot of chip from this burn mill at this point. After that Aura Sphere, we're down to quite low. But like I said, they don't know my full set. They've seen EQ, Crunch, and DD. They do not know my last attack. They bring in the Salamence. I make a decision here because I can't really afford to Roost, because now I'm back down to just neutral Life Orb damage effectively. I make a decision here that I can't afford to Roost in case they DD. So I'm just going to Crunch, I think, is what happens here. And it hard outs. They're trying to make the Intimidate plays to knock my damage down, which is a good play at this point when you're already 2 down and 2 of your big threats down. But Torkoal comes in. Crunch doesn't kill, and that actually is kind of better for me. The Sun does go, so I do lose my Life Orb boosted damage. But Torkoal coming in here and not dying gives me the perfect opportunity to reveal my last attack being Roost. But they hard switch. Back into Salamence, which is a good play. So now I'm actually negative on the damage, I think. But seeing Roost here must have been like a oh shit moment for them. Like, am I going to get rid of this thing ever? I think this is still in 2-hit KO range, to be honest. I can't remember. Oh, no. I think this is the point where I'm really having to think, right, if I switch out and give it a free DD here, that's bad. I need to get damage on this. And we get the defense drop, which is kind of huge, but I still don't think another one killed anyway. So now my game is like, if this goes to +2, does it reverse sweep me? That's what I'm thinking right here. If Crunch doesn't kill, does it reverse sweep me? But I'm still way faster than it. So like they have to pick whether they want to DD again or whether they want to kill me. If they kill me, it's fine. I think like Skeledirge, I've also got Skeledirge. Skeledirge's unaware, I'm always going to live that. Tredybrek at the moment is still faster with the Scarf. So I'm thinking, I get my damage, and if they kill me, I can bring in Tredybrek and I'll be faster. But if they DD again, I should still be faster, because I'm at like +0, but we just kill. I didn't think that would kill, but it does. The defense drop obviously did matter. But what my game plan was there was if Crunch didn't kill, and they kill me, that's fine, because Tredybrek comes in, it's faster, and I can quite easily revenge. If they DD again, I'm still faster, and I should be able to take it out. It was a 3-hit KO no matter what. So I think I was fine, even without the defense drop. The defense drop obviously made it easier, but I don't think it mattered. So, Roaring Moon just picks up another body, starting to lay waste to my opponent here. They bring in the Glalie, which I do predict to be Scarf. They can't really hurt me though. I can't think of any move that they got that's going to kill me from this sort of range. So I opt to Roost because I want to put myself in a good position to DD up again, ready for the King Gambit in the back. They go for the Freeze Dry. Luckily, I'm already burnt, so I can't be frozen. So it's just not doing like any type of damage to me, which is fine. I'm going to go for the DD here. Like I said, I want to get back in the positive attack, breaking through the burns, ready to be able to knock out the King Gambit in the back. It's also worth noting they haven't terrored yet, so there is still definitely like a rabbit in the hat they can pull out on me. But I'm pretty sure they're choice locked, just from the way they're playing it and what I suspected. I'm just going to go for the Crunch. Doesn't kill. They'll get another Freeze Dry off. I'm just going to keep playing it incredibly safe and just keep roosting up. Like, it would seem that this is a bit unnecessary. Did I roost? Oh no, I crunched. At some point I roost unnecessarily. So Glalie goes down. That's a 4th kill for Roaring Moon. Let's fucking get a like and a comment for Roaring Moon just doing the business from turn 2 here. So I think the low health Torkoal comes back in here, which is kind of crazy because it's just giving me that life orb boost again when they could have gone King Gambit first and maybe just suckered. But sucker's also like a risky play, knowing that I didn't roost. Why didn't I roost here? Okay, well I killed Torkoal and just get my 5th kill with Roaring Moon. So like Moon's just obviously eclipsed my opponent, you could say. Just King Gambit left in the back. We're 6-1 to the good. The thing is about King Gambit is that it's fucking busted. King Gambit comes in with the Supreme Overlord of 5 Fallen Allies. So it's basically a 1.5 damage boost on all of its moves. I'm calcing here whether we live a Sucker Punch at all. Is there any point in me roosting? And I calc that yes, we do live. We would live a Sucker Punch from full. We've got that tiny bit of bulk in the defense that if I can get back to like 90 something %, I can live a Sucker Punch. So I just go for it again here, I believe. It's risky because they could just hit me with a fucking Kowtow Cleave, but it's not really gaining them anything at this point because I'll roost again. They do go for the Sucker again. And I roost up to full and I'm thinking, okay, I can take 1 Sucker here for sure. After the burn damage, it's like 90 something % is the most you can do, and I'm at 94. So there is like a way I live this. I go for the Earthquake. As they Terror here, which is a good play. A final ditch effort to sweep, reverse sweep with the King Gambit. And they're Terror Dark, which is kind of huge because now I don't live Sucker. There's like no way I live Sucker anymore. It didn't matter. Roosting up was pointless at this point. With the 1.5 Supreme Overlord boost and Terror Dark. We don't live this ever. Ever, ever, ever. So, this thing goes down. Finally, after putting in a shift and picking up 5 kills from turn 2, Night Fury goes down. So now I'm a little bit worried that this thing reverse sweeps me. I do have Gene Skelly, the Skeledirge, which I can go into and Wisp, but if he's got speed on Mist, he can just Kelsal Cleave and that would kill. Sandy Shocks does die to a Sucker. Treadybreak does not. So I have to go into Treadybreak here and start getting some damage. My plan is, knowing that I live a Sucker Punch, is just get my damage and then switch out on the following Sucker Punch. Because this thing's bulky, and now that it doesn't have an X4 weakness, it's actually a bit of a problem. Earthquake's my strongest attack here. If they're going to go for the Sucker, which obviously they do, like, look how much damage this does. Like, that's ridiculous. 1.5 Terror boosted. Earthquake, really not doing a lot. Now I have to switch on the Sucker. I can go into Serena, which obviously cannot be hurt by Sucker Punch thanks to Queenly Majesty. I'm also looking at my Gardevoir thinking, I could go into this at some point safely, like, once it picks up a kill. I can go into it and Heal and Wish, because they'll Sucker, it'll fail, I can Heal and Wish and bring Treadybreak back in at full health, so that I will get another attack off with Treadybreak, for sure. So, I hard switch to the Serena here. This could have been a throw, I guess, if they read a switch and just went for like a Kelsal Cleave. But we go into Serena. As they do go for the Sucker, which obviously fails because I made a switch. Now they can't Sucker because of Queenly Majesty, and I can go for a low kick. They try to Sucker though, they forget about Queenly Majesty. Thickums coming in with the tech. I get a low kick off, and it turns out they're Chople. So that's pretty significant that they forgot about Queenly Majesty there. Because we break the Chople, and now the next one's going to do more damage. We go for it again. Doesn't quite pick up the kill. But they go for the Poison Jab. And even with that 1.5 boost from Supreme Overlord, our thick bitch Serena lives the hit. And the Rocky Helmet is going to finish off the King Gambit. And we pick up the 5-0 win in semi-finals. GG Detroit. And we'll advance to the finals to play against the Stank and his broken-ass Revival Blessing Houndstone team. And see if we can make an upset, because to be honest, he's the favourite. He's absolutely the favourite. He's been tearing it up this season. Gonna be a good one. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'll see you guys very soon for the final match of Season 5 of the CBL. See you later.